failing restaurant inspections every week.
During the past decade, we have encountered some nasty violations and some very intense confrontations. Only on CBS 46 tonight, our Adam Murphy takes a look at some of the worst.
Give me something, something good. I get wasted on the thought of you. Head is spinning, I can't move. Smoky eyes in a groove.
Welcome, I'm RJSMITH, and this is Crazy News Reacts. Welcome aboard. Today I want to talk about restaurants. Some of them that are so disgusting, the health department is shutting them down.
Stop the recording then.
I want to ask you about your last health inspection, sir. We have a couple of quick questions. Hey! Hey!
The news is what?
Come on now. We want to ask about the inspection.
Ask about the inspection.
I'ma knock your ass.
You learn to roll with the punches.
Perhaps it's just me. It could very well be my insanity. But are these employees a little too protective over their minimum wage jobs? I mean, come on. You are going to fight and hit customers on behalf of your boss, and you're going to go to jail for it? Yeah, that's not very good, is it? Let's go on.
You have to leave.
And by popular demand,
Fake news.
this is the greatest hits of the restaurant report card. Are you serving this to people?
No, we're not going to feed this to people. These people are just being nasty with their own food. It's got nothing to do with the food we're selling.
Sorry, sir, you can't come up for me.
I recently questioned management at New China on New Hope Road in Lawrenceville after an employee was caught cutting meat on the ground outside the restaurant.
Meat on the ground of the restaurant out back where nobody can see you. It's a little frozen, honey. I'm gonna go out back and I'm gonna defrost it and cut it up. You wanna take a cutting board with you? No. I'll just cut it on the ground.
Meat is being cut behind the restaurant on the ground. I want to make sure that's not being served to customers.
No, it's not.
Management said the employee was preparing food for his own consumption.
That explains it. He was just cutting meat for his own consumption. Wow, he has quite an appetite, doesn't he? Take a look. Wow. He's just cutting that for his personal food. Do any of you guys freaking believe that nonsense? You know what I think. Bullshit. Bullshit alert.
And who could forget about this incident? An inspector forced an employee to throw away food at the crispy crunchy chicken inside the Chevron on Fulton Industrial in Atlanta. This after rats were seen roaming around the kitchen area.
She doesn't look that happy about throwing that pollo into the garbage. You know, but chicken is one of the foods that you can definitely die from eating. You know, if that is left out, very easy to get salmonella, botulism, things like that. And you can die from meat that is infected. I mean, just look at her face. She is absolutely pissed.
How many rats do you have here?
Like 10, 15, some
10 to 15 rats here?
like this sometimes.
And they're getting into the food? The store was forced to stop food sales and then temporarily shut down to get rid of the rats.
Holy shit, this guy just admits, I don't know, I got about 10 to 15 rats here in the store. They don't bother anybody. I put out a little cheese for them, and they love it. Don't worry about the rats.
Adam, you're not welcome over here.
And last but not least, I wore out my welcome at Napoli Pizzeria in Sandy Springs. You have a 49 and a U, but you have a 90 up there on the wall.
Okay, you guys are not welcome here.
I got kicked out of the business after questioning management about moldy food in the restaurant.
Isn't this guy a delightful human being? And I really love when he says,
"You are fake news.
Or,
Fake. The fake news media. You are fake news."
oh, this guy's hysterical. Thank you, Mr. President. Let's go back and see what he has to say about that, shall we, sir?
Two things to tell you. Thank you for coming, and I think you guys are fake news.
Well, I think you have a problem with your health score, and we want to find out what you've done to correct it.
Fake news.
So wait a minute. So you're saying the 49 in a U is fake?
It's fake news.
The 49 in U is fake news.
It's fake news. David, Tell him what's fake news.
Nothing fake about that, right?
You know, you guys are really the problem. You're fake news.
Oh, shit. Anyway, this guy's really out of control. He wants to say fake news, and it's a term that is very popular right now. There are a lot of fake news stories. There just are. And some of our media isn't very honest. A lot of them toe the party line on whether you're left-wing or right-wing, Democrat or Republican. So, yeah, this guy is just off the chain, and he thinks this is funny. Look at him.
The only thing fake was the accusation. Napoli Pizzeria eventually cleaned up their act. The purpose of questioning failing restaurants each week is to keep you safe when you dine out.
And it's very scary, guys. Please be careful. I don't want any of you going out to a restaurant and wondering, this meat might not be good, or even worse, what the is this? Dog meat? Horse meat? When I go to Chinese restaurants, I'm always very skeptical. I tell my partner Kai all the time, I don't know, this tastes kind of like dog meat or something, We just don't know, right? So when you go out from now on, you have to make sure that everything you see and experience in a restaurant is above board. If it looks dirty, don't eat there. If the utensils are stained or dirty, don't eat there. When you pick up the salt and pepper, make sure you wipe it down with a napkin before you touch it with your bare hands. Common sense, and you'll be just fine. But these guys need to be thrown out of business. I'm RJ Smith. Thanks for hanging out with me. Tomorrow I've got a really good episode. This guy's nose, it's really freaking crazy what's living in it. I'll see you right then. Have a good night.